The conflict between the Protestants and the Catholics started in the early 1800s, when the Protestants wanted to stay loyal to Great Britain and the Catholics wanted a separate government. This made them grow apart. In 1920, the British passed the Government of Ireland Act, which divided Ireland into two separate political entities, with some self-government. The act was accepted by the Protestants but not by the Catholics. A treaty was signed in 1921, creating the Irish Free States, consisting of 26 counties. The other 6 made up Northern Ireland, which remained part of the UK. But then violence broke out. In the 1960s, violence broke out again. Bloody riots happened in Londonderry in 1968 and 1969. British troops were brought in, but bombings and acts of terrorism continued throughout the 70s, 80s, and early 90s. More than 3,000 people died after this period, and it became known as the Troubles. In December of 1995, a U.S. senator was brought in as a mediator between the Protestants and the Catholics. On April 10, 1998, the Good Friday Agreement was signed by both parties. In June 1999, the peace process was stalled when the Catholics refused to disarm, while the Protestants were demanding it. The fragile peace process faced another crisis when violence broke out in Belfast. When a family was stoned in mid-June, the riots continued afterwards. The Catholics then withdrew their offer to disarm. On July 16, 2002, the Catholics apologized for the attacks they have made in recent years. On July 28th, the Catholics announced that their units would dump arms and put arms beyond use, thus wanting peace with the Protestants and going forward with the peace process. On February 5, 2010, with the signing of the Hillsborough Castle Agreement, the Catholics and Protestants created a breakthrough in the peace process.